Get set, go.
Good evening to Omnibrosllive. Omnibrosllive. Here we are on a Monday night. My name's Omnidog from Omnidog's Vault. And
Hi, Omnidog.
Hey, dude. And I'm joined with, wait, our names aren't up.
Oh, what's going on with that?
Gabe Loves 90s Comics. And I'm Omnidog. And
Happy Monday to everybody.
Gabe rocking the heavy quarantine beard.
Oh, man, it's going in. I'm waiting for it to thicken up a little bit, but I'll see what I'm going to do. It's an odd time for me to try and grow my first beard during the summer.
Because it's hot there, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be killer on my face pretty soon. But, you know, why not? Nothing else better to do. Kind of catch up with things.
Totally cool.
Gives me a project. Grow a beard and start a garden. That's what you do right now these days. There's no books to buy.
So where are our names?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. Let's see. That's weird. I don't know. Let's just keep going. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, this would be a good time for me to talk about InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. There's always an Omnibrosllive discount code at the end of every quarter. IST is kind enough to give us a $50 gift card at the end of every month to give away to a lucky viewer, which is really cool of them. If you order $50 or more worth of books in the United States, you get free shipping, which is incredible. Fantastic customer service, the best customer service you could possibly find. Fantastic packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. And tonight is the return of the 50% off books.
Hallelujah, everybody. Hallelujah.
Yeah. Not all of them. There's not 5 of them because we don't have that many books that IST is going to be releasing. But we do have a couple of 50% off books, which is exciting. Things are getting back to normal. That's cool. So there you go.
A little bit of normal. That's right, Jess. A little bit of normal coming back.
Little bits of normal here and there coming back. Yeah. The beard scratcher bros. Yeah. I do this a lot. I kind of stroke my beard and think.
Yeah, it feels good. I forget it's there sometimes. Like, oh, I got hair on my face. What happened?
Thank you, Beta Ray Jim, for the compliment on my shirt.
Get a couple compliments on the shirt. Look at you.
Oh, thanks, Lionheart. I didn't see that. Thank you. Yeah, I've decided that if this is a comic book show, I need to wear comic book shirts every time. And I have about 60, so I don't have an excuse.
Yeah, to confuse people. But if you're on here wearing like basketball jerseys or something like that, talking comic books.
Yeah. So I'm going to start making more of an effort to wear cool shirts. I'm having trouble speaking it out.
Next, Jess, you need to get a comic book related tattoo.
Those days are long behind me, my friend. Oh, thank you, Freddie. I often thought that I would get, maybe 15 years ago, that I would get Superman's S and the bat symbol on each of my calves. But then I thought, well, wait, Green Lantern and Flash will be left out. Where will I put them? So that's where I stopped with that.
Thank you, Beta Ray Jim.
That is a cool Marvel hat.
Omar doesn't even have one, and he basically works for Marvel.
Rick Nelson's comment's great. Jess is looking 10 years younger. Quarantine suits you well. Less stupid people in Jess's life equals fountain of youth for Jess. Rick, you know me well.
And for the rest of the world, too.
You know me well. Although I will say, when I venture out in my car to go to a doctor's appointment, when I venture out like further than 5 or 10 minutes from my house, people are douchebags in their cars. they think that because the roads are like less congested, they can just fly down 90 miles an hour, just these regular old roads. I'm like, what the hell? People are douchebags.
That's been happening all over the country too. Even out here in Las Vegas and LA, there's plenty of articles of cops talking about stopping people going from like 110 on the freeways.
Yeah,
just gunning it, because that's their excuse is nobody's on the road.
Right.
But there's a lot more cops on the road. I've been noticing that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm playing it a little extra safe these days. Sometimes I don't have a problem rolling a red light or a stop sign, but no way, man.
Yeah, no, not worth it.
Nope. We're part of the Matrix now.
Here's something from Beta Ray Jim. I'm new to collecting oversized hardcovers and this community in general. Could you take a moment to explain when you meant by... Uh-oh, he didn't finish the sentence. I'm glad you love my rants. 50% off sale is back. Oh, okay. Back when the world was normal, Monday nights was previews nights when we would go through. That
was the most suspenseful question ever. Sorry, Jess. I had to bring that up. That was the most suspenseful question.
It was.
It took 2 lines, or it took 2 comments, and we had to wait like 5 minutes for the answer. Great cliffhanger, by the way. Great cliffhanger.
Monday nights used to be previews nights, which is a catalog that says what's out that week, what's available, and we'd have it on the show, and we'd tell people what was available to order that week from IST, InStockTrades, our sponsor. And back in those days, and they'll happen again, the owner of InStockTrades would generally put 5 books up for 50% off MSRP. Normally it's 42%. With your 2% discount, it's 44%, but normal discount's 42%. So we haven't had 50% off books in like, I don't know, what is this, the middle of May? It feels like since the end of March.
6 weeks, 7 weeks?
At least 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's what we mean by tonight. We will be going over InStockTrades releases that they'll be putting up on their page tomorrow, and I will tell you what is half off. So, hit
that like button, folks. Hit that like button if you're watching. Thanks for everybody.
What were Gio and Omar showing up tonight, or is it just us?
I don't know.
Let's see. Who else is on?
Lionheart says it's been close to 2 months.
2 months. Okay, yeah. I believe that.
Speaking of devil.
What's up?
There he is.
Yo, Omar.
Hey, how did you remove our names?
I don't know.
We don't know what happened.
Well done.
Thank you.
They get in the way of my chesticles.
Of your promotion, you mean?
Of your promotional career.
That's right. How's everybody going, man?
What's
everybody
up, bro?
doing all right? I haven't done an episode with Jess in a little bit because he was off last week.
I missed last Monday. I was sick.
Yeah. And then, you did an episode on my show, but not with the Omnibros. Doesn't count, right? So, yeah. What's up, man? Everybody doing all right? What are we talking about today?
We can talk about hauls, reads, and InStockTrades offerings, if you'd like.
Sure. Let's do this thing. Whenever you guys, what are we doing first?
I'm kind of sorry Gio's not here because I have a haul that would interest him.
Is he not coming? Is he not showing up today?
I don't know. I'll ask. He did have problems with his internet yesterday, so he couldn't show up.
So speaking of that, we have
Omar, what's up with this infamous stomach tattoo you have?
stomach tattoo. Which one?
One.
Oh, I can't. I was drunk. I can't do that. That would automatically demonetize us. What was I gonna say? Oh, speaking of internet issues, there's some big storms coming through here. So just in case I disappear, that's what's going on. But so far, knock on wood, everything's okay.
Yeah, speaking of Beta Ray, Jim saying his FedEx guy hates me. There have been a ton of monster hauls I've noticed during this quarantine on the page.
Yeah, man.
Bonkers. Is that the stimulus check or retail therapy or both?
Trying to get back into the norm of things, right? Trying to feel a little normal by ordering things.
Well, I know when I don't feel well, buying things helps me feel good.
Absolutely. I'm broke, I go buy shit.
Like if you have money, you don't want to spend it. Yeah.
It's exactly how I do it. I don't know about anybody else, but...
We're in the core, buddy.
So when are things... I don't know. When are things going to open up over there, Gabe?
It pretty much already is, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Torpedo's been open for the last couple of weeks.
What?
Yeah.
Open to the public? Like any...
Casinos are?
Not the casinos. Almost all businesses that isn't like huge restaurants. Restaurants are only open like 50% occupancy. Most establishments are only 50% occupancy, so you got to keep a count. Not much of a problem for our store. It's kind of a humble brag. The store is pretty large. I mean, you guys have both been there. It's pretty large.
It's a big store.
Square footage wise store. So we never really have to fill up. We never reach 50% occupancy unless we have like a big event or something like that. So other than that, everything's back to normal out here. No casinos. Traveling still very limited. Things like that. They haven't forced us to wear masks yet. But I think that's a lot of places peppered across the country right now is kind of 50% open. And that might be one reason why people are still able to buy things. A lot of people are still, yes, there is a lot of unemployment out there, and that sucks hard for a lot of people. But the people who didn't have to go through unemployment, who could work from home, they're just still getting paid to work from home and buying books at the same time. So I think it's people like that still have a job and still have cash flow. So, but we're open.
Good.
Yeah, I noticed that Third Eye Comics in Annapolis just opened Saturday. The mayor of Annapolis said you could open. I don't know what the governor thinks, but the mayor said open, and so they did. So I ordered some no heroin #1s from Frank Gogol.
Nice. Way to support your local dude. There he is.
There's our boy. Yeah.
What's up, Gio?
How's everybody doing?
Doing okay, man. How are you? Okay, good catching up, man.
Sorry.
See you next Monday. I'm kidding.
There he goes.
I'm sure one of you guys hauled things, right? Because I haven't hauled shit since I showed it off the last time.
I hauled a little, just a teeny bit.
What'd you haul?
I will show you. Much to some people's surprise, I did not have these two books. Earth 1, Batman 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah, those are solid.
Yeah, that's what I heard it first. I just never really went in on the Earth 1 thing. I did on Superman, like the first one, and Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm. Those are good.
I needed to get these. So I got these. And I got Weird West 2.5.
Already out of stock.
Is that right?
Well, because it's limited, like
Oh, okay.
where you can get it. Once Diamond opens up, that'll be back in stock. But I slept on that.
This is super big part of my teenagehood was reading Conan X.
Is it standard or?
I know it's oversized. It's like an omnibus size.
That is the omnibus. That was supposed to be the omnibus, and then they retitled it, which really aggravates me. But whatever, as long as we're getting it.
I don't disagree with you.
Good deal. Good deal.
And that's all I hauled. When Gio gets back on, I'll show what I hauled that'll appeal to him.
Speak of.
There he is. Gio, are you here now?
What's up, buddy?
I was having trouble hearing you guys, which is why I dropped out.
Oh, that's why you didn't say hi.
Yeah.
Well, my friend Gio sent me a late birthday present, which
What'd you get?
Packed full of great stuff. First, he sent me the anime, and I believe we've talked about this before because it looks familiar. Tokyo Godfather.
That's Satoshi Kon. Well done, Gio.
Sent me this, and I'm excited to see that. To see it. He sent me 2 very funny books: Regrettable Supervillains and Regrettable Superheroes, from like the 50s, and featuring the 50 strangest supervillains and superheroes in history, which I think is great. I'm very excited to read these books. They're awesome. But as awesome as those gifts are, here's the highlight. And it didn't provoke a fight between my wife, but she insisted on parity. She wanted as many as I was taking. And I'm going to eat some like right now. Cameos from Puerto Rico.
That's awesome.
You can't get them here. And so Gio was kind enough to send me some cameos. My wife and I both liked them. We had a cup of coffee and had cameos this afternoon.
Perfect.
Here's one I had never heard of. And that is the Bimbo.
Oh, Bimbo, yeah.
You know Bimbo, Omar?
I knew plenty of them. Yep.
And then as far as a cookie goes.
No, yes, I do. Don't you see the big trucks with the Bimbo bread and you always make that joke?
I never see it. It's Bimbo. It's Bimbo cookies, and they come in a little package.
That's awesome. Gio got you the hookup, man.
And then he got to hang up somewhere here in the library. Oh, there's 2 sides to it. I didn't know. It's a goon. Shoplifters and monsters will be prosecuted.
Yeah, nice.
And then on the flip, it says, "Hey, pal, no bleeping smoking allowed."
You can hang either side.
You know, you got to watch out for the books. They don't get smoke damaged.
I like both sides. I didn't know that it was the flip side. Gio, from my heart, thank you very much. This was super kind of you.
You do so much, and I wanted to pay it forward a little bit and get you some cool stuff for your birthday. I'm sorry it took so long, but, you know, the whole pandemic and stuff, it was a little bit late.
Gio, don't apologize.
Don't apologize at all, as I'm eating my cameo right now.
All right, don't do that to him.
That's perfect. I love it.
Especially to that guy.
By the way, I can't listen. I can't hear Omar at all.
Look at you.
How did you do that?
I can only hear Gabe and Jess. I cannot hear Omar for some reason.
That's impossible.
I don't know what's happening.
Did you block me, asshole? You blocked me on StreamYard?
You blocked them again.
No, you're not blocked. Come on.
Huh. What did I do?
He also
I
must
don't
have,
know.
he said that your hamster that runs your internet must have died.
I don't know. I'm gonna leave.
It's on Kui. They don't have hamsters. They have Kuis.
Oh, Kukuis or whatever.
Whoa.
Oops, excuse me.
That's a weird setting.
There we go.
Where'd Rio go?
He said he'll be back. He's going to try to fix that. What, can you guys not hear me now?
No, we can hear you.
Okay.
Is Omar talking?
The magic of the internet.
Oh, David Codd is right. Treat Gio to some... David Codd said, Gio, that I should treat you to some burger cookies Those are what Baltimore's famous for. Burger cookies are amazing.
Never had them.
Well, no, you wouldn't have. They're sold in about a 30-mile radius outside of Baltimore, and that's all. That's the only place. The only place you can get them is really Baltimore.
Mm.
And they are. Do you like chocolate?
Yeah. Who doesn't like chocolate?
It's like a cookie with this herkin thing of chocolate awesomeness on top of it. And those are burger cookies. Oh my God, they're so good.
Nice.
Yeah, David Codd's right.
And yes, I will get you bimbo muffins. That'll be the second order sometime soon.
Bimbo muffins?
Yeah, it's from the same company, but they do like little muffins. They're good.
You are my hero, and thank you so much for thinking of me. I am just super touched.
Oh,
You're a good guy, Gio.
Yeah,
Hey, now I can hear you.
Okay, good. You can only hear the compliments. Gotcha. You're the nicest Omnibro. You're my favorite Omnibro.
Oh, thank you.
I think you are too. Mine too.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're a good guy, man.
I'll just leave.
He's not gonna agree with us. So I didn't haul anything, but I read a lot.
Oh, Barnacle Blake, I'm glad you tried those. Google clusters rock. Okay, so you didn't haul.
No, I did not haul.
Okay.
But I read Spinning. I read Identity Crisis. I'm going through Annihilation. I read X-Force. A lot of X-Force because I'm doing a reading order of X-Force. So that's a lot. So I read a lot. And then I read a couple of books. I finished out Skyward. I'm hoping that they release a hardcover of that.
I love that book.
Just finished Volume 3 and reading Volume 2 of Farmhand, which
I haven't read that yet.
another solid.
How far are you in the X-Force read?
The Hopeless Years.
I'm not even my favorite Omnibro.
the Cable and X-Force stuff. So it's when it was Cable and X-Force and Uncanny X-Force right after Uncanny X-Force finished. Yeah. So.
All right. So first appearance of Domino. New Mutants 89 or
98.
Or X-Force 11.
X-Force 11, right? It's Matthew in the chat.
He hits me up every time I post any comic book on my Instagram. Gabe loves 90s comics plug. He always makes some kind of Domino first appearance joke, inside joke that we have.
You ruined it, man. You ruined it for him. But that's a good chunk of what I read. And
that's such a good book, though, bro. I wish I was reading it along with you, actually, especially because once Fabian Niciez's jumps on, he really gets the character development going. And he really has the voices for those characters.
See, I like Fabian a lot. That was my favorite run. But the run that he's talking about has never been collected in collected editions until, well, it was solicited for fall of this year, but now it might be, I don't know, maybe winter. So.
Sorry.
Gio's got to be sure that Aquaman is the least understood character we have.
I wish I could do that. Fly on some fly fish.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What did you all read? Or hauled, I'm sorry, hauled.
I'm still disinfecting my haul, but I got the final 5 volumes of Dorohedoro. And what else? I ordered Sky Doll, the hardcover edition.
Oh, good.
But that hasn't arrived.
That's a good book.
Yeah. Which version did you get?
The Ultimate Collection, which has the 4 volumes, I think, inside.
They're beautiful books. Like, reading them, it's okay, but the artwork is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah, I mostly got them for the art. And what else did I get? Oh, no, that's it. That's all I got. And I've been reading this thing again because I forgot because I was going to make a video on it. Olympus, which is a manga. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it said nymphos.
What's
No,
the
no,
role that did too?
You saw that too? Okay. What is it? What is it called?
Olympus.
Olympus.
Yeah.
Okay.
From Aki, and it's about Apollo. He takes Ganymede and won't let him go, and it's a life examination of things and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I love the art. I think I showed it off last time on this show.
Got it. So to answer Freddie's question, David said that it's coming soon. That's all I know. As far as he's asking when the reprint of Conan the Barbarian, the Marvel years. But both covers are coming soon. And he did say that the DM cover will again be very limited. So if you want that one, keep an eye out. So that's all I know. It was supposed to be a stealth reprint this April, but because of everything.
Stealth. Is that the book with the Cassidy cover that people loved and raved about?
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing.
You do say it quite nice.
Yeah, you do say it cool.
This book is called Dorohedoro.
Can you repeat that?
Dorohedoro.
Do it, man.
Me or him?
You. Let me hear you say it.
Dorohedoro.
That's good.
It's not as good as his.
He can roll his R's.
Yeah.
Dorohedoro. Yeah. So I did start reading this. Actually, I forgot to mention. So I will plan on doing a video on it soon. But yeah.
I'm coming to make that my ringtone now.
If I ever call you, you set it to Dorohedoro.
Yes. That'd be amazing. But then you have to start calling me, so it would happen. Like once a week, I'd have like a conference call, just so I can hear that go off.
Yeah.
Do we know if Marvel's gonna be doing any Epic collections for Conan?
Yeah. Those are still coming out. I think we looked at it the June. I think it's still or July. There's the Marvel years. We don't know about Savage Sword, but I will say it is the smallest, like the thinnest Epic collections coming out because of the price that they pay for Conan. Just like their Omnis are, 800 pages for $125.
That makes sense. Yeah. Give you less will make you pay more for it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you buy a big licensed product, man.
Yeah, gotta make that money back, dude. That's how it goes.
Yeah. Green
but
Lantern.
If you want it, that's what you got to do, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to get them.
So Green Lantern. I just found out Green Lantern Volume 2 is out of print. I don't know if that's going to be the case when Diamond opens and they update their inventory, but I guess we'll find out together.
That's kind of the answer for a lot of questions.
Yeah. It's going to be a while. Because now ain't nobody at Diamond except for like 2 or 3 cats. That's it.
Cats.
I would recommend nobody going out to eat. I'm sorry, Jess.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, so I recommend that nobody go out and start paying the crazy eBay prices that some of these books are going for.
No way.
That will likely come back into stock on InStockTrades.com or anywhere else once Diamond opens back up and Marvel could start sending their back stock of these Omnis to Diamond to stores. So I can see that happening once all this kind of starts picking back up over the next month or so. So don't go out there spending crazy money on Brian Michael Bendis' Daredevil or Uncanny X-Force or JMS Spider-Man Volume 2. I think all of that stuff is in the pipeline. It's just been stuck there for the last 2 months.
So the release date of X-Force is June. Was it July or June? June. Thank you, Jess. And yeah. So that's when it's just one of those books that got caught up with all the mess that's going around,
It's kind of the same answer for Gotham here.
Big old domino effect.
I would wait so when Diamond opens up. That book got hype train in the past couple weeks. Did you haul anything, Gabe?
I sure did. That's how I was grabbing it right now. Somebody reminded me since they mentioned Six Gun, but I'm getting back on the Six Gun deluxe hardcover hype.
Nice.
After I sold my Gunslingers,
Nice.
went back up to eBay and got the first 3 of the deluxe hardcovers.
Nice.
Very nice.
So adding these back to the collection.
Good. They belong in everybody's collection.
Yeah, those are such great books. Such great books right now.
I need to get the 6th one.
That 6th one's getting hard to find right now. It's out of stock everywhere.
Well, the what's it called, Liz? Right, the
Gunslinger.
I don't get those. Mm-hmm. I have the first Gunslinger, but I just never got the other ones. I think they were a little too expensive for me. They're beautiful books, though.
Yeah, and I can check Diamond now and see, but I'm not sure how up to date that inventory list is right now. So I don't know what's actually. They might say it's in print. It might have gone out of print, or in stock or out of stock, I should say. There could be more coming in. I don't know if their stuff is updated yet since they're not fully open. But this week we'll be talking more about what's coming out through Diamond and InStockTrades.
Right.
That's right. So yeah, I got the 6 guns. I caught another hype, but it's been a hype I've been about for a while, and that's Prophet.
Wow.
All right, I got another set of Prophet comics. Prophet 1. These are all Dan Panosian covers. Let me highlight myself because this is Prophet. This needs some love. We got 2, 3. The 4 variant, which is one of my favorite comic book covers of all time. A regular cover, and then here's when Stephen Platt jumps in full time with issue 5. 6 is another killer cover. So I got all those. I also got a swimsuit issue. This is all just one big lot I got off of eBay.
Sure. You didn't go out of your way to find that.
Prophet Cable.
Yes, love that.
This is awesome because yeah, great. So then you know the story. I didn't want to mention it and get deep into it, but you brought it up, so I'll blame you for it. Because Prophet was originally supposed to be an X-Force character that was supposed to battle Cable and come from the future back to the past like Cable did. But of course, we know the story from there. You know, Rob Liefeld left. Now it's he took it the Image. That was his book. And now he actually gets to do the story. Not the story, but, the idea of them crossing together. Yeah. Babe Watch special because, like I said, it's all a part of the lot. And the reason I got the lot was because it had a gold #1.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Easy now. Watch out.
There you go. That's killer
fucking
baller right there.
Monopoly man over there.
Good stuff. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, so I'll just keep it short. Berserk Volume 2. I'm not sure if I mentioned that last week or not.
Yeah.
When did you jump into the deluxe editions? First of all, I'm really proud of you.
Oh, thank you. About a month ago, I think, is when I got the first one.
Oh, congratulations, man. That is the best way to read them, and if you can wait, they're number 5 is what, July, I think.
Number 5 is gonna be that's gonna be a beast. That thing is mean. All these people who are like starting to read it now because of the hardcover editions, if they haven't already like read ahead or been spoiled elsewhere on what happens at the beginning of Volume 5, there's going to be a lot of heartbroken posts coming up pretty soon. It's going to be a massive destruction again. Not massive, discussion, not discussion. Discussion again about what happens with the, that whole thing with the eclipse and whatnot. So looking forward to see what happens to that. That's when the community is going to come back together and have something to talk about again. So I got that, and that's my haul. That's been my haul.
Cool.
Right.
What up, Make Havoc?
Somebody.
What's up, McHavoc?
Hey,
Somebody.
I think he did. He made it to the first deluxe.
Made it through the first deluxe.
And I think that's a good try. He tried.
Good try.
So yeah, Akira box set got a surprise reprint.
Yep. I kind of thought that was going to happen. I didn't think it was. Yeah, it's worth printing again, and it's Kodansha.
Riley's a lot prettier than me.
You're so hard on yourself today.
Nonsense.
Rick Nelson, you'll be glad I made you panic buy the 6-gun deluxe books because they're going to go out of print here soon.
There he goes, FOMO master. Just brag, everybody.
The box set is not available right now.
Yeah, I think it's going to be in this summer, they said.
Isn't it available for pre-order?
You can pre-order it, but it's coming out July 30th, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just going to run through all these real fast.
Somebody earlier, I cannot find the comment, I'm sorry, asked me a question about Promare. If you're still here, then yes, you should watch it. It's not Trigger's best work, but it's still awesome, and you're going to love it.
So, Tengen Top and Gurren Lagann is the best thing ever. Is it as good?
No, nothing can surpass Trigger's Gurren Lagann, but Promare is good in its own right. It's action-packed, and if you like synthwave music, you're going to have a kick-ass time with Promare, because its soundtrack is amazing.
You had me at soundtrack.
Yeah. And there's like 3 versions coming out. There's a regular Blu-ray, there's a Steelbook, and there's a collector's edition coming out.
Sweet. So are we talking about...
I had the...
It's an anime.
No, it's okay.
What's up, Chad Brown in the chat?
What's up, Chad? I read... Aiku is here, so he'll be happy about this. Book 5, 6, 7, and 8 of Birthright.
Nice.
And God damn if this thing's not done yet. 8 books and it's still
ending
not
soon.
finished. But I will say it's gotten better. It's gotten better and better and better, and I'm really digging it. First of all, the art is freaking stellar throughout. The art is just top-notch throughout the whole thing. It's a great fantasy epic about 2 worlds who are about to collide. The evil emperor from another world is about to invade Earth. That's where I left off in book 8. And now I got to wait for books 9 through 20.
You're reading a lot, Jess. You're just burning through books these days.
I actually am, yeah. I read a lot today. So the art is great. I like Birthright a lot. I liked the second 4 better than the first 4. A lot more happened. A lot more interesting action happened. And I found it to be more compelling than the first 4. But I will definitely keep going with that. I will definitely keep going with Birthright. But now I'm going to have to wait for Volume 9. But Birthright, really good. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Josh Williamson has written something really good. And the author, who's considered a co-creator, Andre Bresson. Yeah, I don't know how it's not an OHC already. Maybe when it's up to 25 volumes, they'll do it. I also read Underwater Welder by Jeff Lemire.
Nice.
And I'm getting pretty close to completing my Lemire slam of reading everything out. I think I'm close. I have Lost Dogs still. Ascender hasn't been collected yet, so I haven't read Ascender. But otherwise, I think I've read everything by him. So
What's his batting average with you right now?
What's that?
What's his batting average at with you?
Oh, he's like 24 out of 25.
Oh, wow.
There's only one book that I don't like, and that's Plutona.
Was it the X-Men book?
You know, I don't know that I've read that. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure I read X-Men.
It's Extraordinary X-Men.
Extraordinary X-Men. Okay, I know he and Cullen Bunn wrote some X-Men, and I don't know. I think maybe I started them and didn't finish them.
Is Underwater Welder an odd shape? Is it tall?
No,
Taller than most books? No.
Here it is against Birthright. So it's just a little taller. It's not.
It's an OHC size then.
And it has a ribbon.
It's also.
That's an added bonus.
Also signed and numbered.
Oh,
nice. Very cool.
No, fun. So it's about an underwater welder.
Put it back up.
What's that?
I'm sorry. Can you put that back up? So
yeah.
Full screen on it.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's about a guy who actually does underwater welding. He's got a wife that's pregnant, and he has daddy issues from a dad that disappeared a long time ago. It ends up with him resolving the issues of why he's been so wrapped up in the loss of his father 20 years earlier. Because something happens underwater. It's a little bit Twilight Zone-y. Something happens underwater. He comes out of the water, and the town is deserted, and gives him a ton of time to think about things. And it is really, really good. I highly recommend Underwater Welder. It's a bit of a Twilight Zone type of thing, and that's always a good thing.
Is that hardcover hard to find?
It wasn't when I got it in the fall. It was actually quite easy to get. I think I got it from the publisher Top Shelf. I don't know about now. But either way, it's a great book.
That was the first book where I got upset that a hardcover came out because I already had the soft cover. I did a soft cover first, and then immediately it felt like they solicited a hardcover, and I was like, "Damn it!" So I had to go trade that back up and get the hardcover.
And I read Underwater Welder. Omnicat and I are going to read the same books for this coming Sunday's show. Underwater Welder was one of them. And she super baited me into getting Lumberjanes, which I have never read before. It is a beautiful book. It is incredibly well presented and well made. I don't mind this art style. I think some people probably will. It's one of those kind of art styles that I think some people dig or some people definitely do not dig. I don't mind it at all. It's about a summer camp these guys go to, and all kinds of supernatural weirdness happens that is cool. They stumble on these five campers and their counselors stumble onto all kinds of supernatural happenings. I don't know if it's coming. I don't know if this continues into 2. Let me look at the back of this because I feel like it ended, and volume 2 should start a new adventure. Okay, come on.
It does. It continues. It continues. Yeah.
A new adventure?
Yeah, with the same girls.
Same girls, yeah.
I think Gabe's read it, right?
New adventure.
Gabe, haven't you read it, Gabe?
Lumberjanes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I agree with everything you just has been saying. I think there's 4 hardcovers of it out already?
6.
Jesus.
Wow, 6.
Where did that come from? Wow. But I read the first stuff, and then they crossed over with Gotham Academy at one point.
Gotham Academy, right. Yeah. So I really dug this. I dug all the supernatural elements, and I dug the way it was written. It had never really even crossed my mind until Kristan suggested it to me. And I, of course, decided that if I was going to get one, I'd get all 6. So I got all 6. So I'm going to
Whoa.
I know. This
We
is a little bit of
I read that with old reader, new reader. It was Maddie's idea, and she didn't even make it to the show. So it was me, Maddie, or my friend Tina, and my daughter. Tina and my daughter loved it. I thought it was okay. I was one of those people that didn't read. There's 2 artists on the book. I like one of them a lot. The other one, I don't know what it is. It reminds me of like Cartoon Network. The new cartoons on Cartoon Network. That's what it reminds me of, and so it's kind of hit and miss.
Yeah, I can see that.
But the story, I really like the story. It was good.
Yeah, it's really fun. And I've been on a Moon Knight kick. I'm going to read Bendis tomorrow. I read Ellis, Wood, and Bunn over the weekend, and this is a book that I have not read. I'm not trying to show
Lemire's, yeah.
I'm not trying to show off because I know this book's out of print. The hardcover, anyway.
So is the Bendis one.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
So much Moon Knight that's out of print.
Because nobody really cared about the character. But now he's getting a TV series or a movie or whatever, so maybe they care.
Yeah, now he's everybody's favorite character since they were a kid.
Oh, okay. This Lemire book is really good. This delves deep into his multiple personalities, switches up art style. The central conceit is that maybe he goes, maybe he's been in an institution dreaming all this for a number of years through it's just great. He escapes the institution with some of his friends. He's got to make deals with Anubis, other gods from Egypt. He's got an extra personality that I didn't know about, which was an astronaut, space fighter. I don't remember that personality. But this is extremely well done. If you can get it on Marvel Unlimited or the trade paperback, Jeff Lemire, you've obviously dig. This book is really well done. And that is what Braggadocio read.
Nice.
Yeah. Wait until that Moon Knight omnibus comes out.
Now, what's that going to cover? Just his first appearances?
I think it's just one omnibus, and it's just the Stephen Platt stuff reprinted 50 times just for me.
All 5 issues.
All 5 issues. Yep.
What is it, Omar? Is it just the beginning stuff?
Yeah, it's his early appearances, and then his the first 20-something issues of the original ongoing series.
Okay.
Yeah. So there'll be enough for a volume 2 of that classic stuff. What I wish they would collect is the Charlie Houston stuff. I really like that stuff. That was probably one of my favorite runs on Moon Knight. Yep, that was awesome in Lemire's storyline.
Wait, James Stokoe did a Moon Knight story?
It's he does some of the artwork in like issue 7 or 6. It's a flashback.
He does.
I love that.
He does the outer space scenes. I think they look very Stokoe-ish. If I can find them. But yeah, yeah, here we go.
Give me a second.
Ooh.
I love Stokoe's work, man. His stuff is great.
And Tasty Melon saying that Underwater Welder is still on, the signed edition is still on top shelf. So I would highly recommend everybody get that.
All right, I'm out. I didn't read anything. Store opened back up, guys. Sorry, I haven't had time to really read anything. I wanted us to get together and do something like that Sam Keith Max readathon, but my hands have been tight lately. but haven't read anything. But I'm glad you guys have. I like listening to your guys' stories.
Well, I appreciate the fact that you are still have a job and earning money and haven't gotten sick.
Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Definitely. So, is that it for the calls and read part?
I believe so.
Anything in the chat that we need to address?
A lot of people talking about Moon Knight still. Looking forward to that. Even like you said, Omar, a lot of those books are out of print. Those epic collections for Moon Knight are slipping out of print too.
1 and 2. I think 1 and 2 are gone.
Yeah.
Well, I know Ellis and Wood's run is out of print too, the trade paperbacks. Only Bun's run is still in print.
I assume they will all be back eventually. So
No, they're never coming back, Gio. That's not how this show works. Quit being so damn positive all the
The
time.
name of this show is FOMO.
Oh, wait, Jess can sell his copies online.
That's right.
FOMO Bros.
$200 for this. Okay, so let's see. I have.
God.
Am I going to try and share my screen with the IST releases?
Or do you want to just do it the way we used to and I go to previews? Because previews has stuff coming out.
Wow.
That's fine with me. I only know DC stuff.
Okay.
Oh, and
let's do.
There's at the very end. There's a little bit of independent stuff.
Okay. I actually want to see the previews page because it's been like forever since I've seen that website. So
Yeah,
it'll be like we're back 3 months ago.
Trying to
even
make
then,
everything normal again.
even then, the previous page is kind of weird too.
All right, you guys see everything okay? Can you guys see the previews?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so
Yes.
let's go ahead and let's get this started, guys. Start off with Image Comics. These are titles that are coming out this week, released across the nation, of stores that are hopefully still open, but for sure you'll find them on our sponsor's website, InStockTrades.com. All right. Image Comics, starting out with American Jesus, trade paperback, Volume 1. Volume 2 is coming out as well, it looks like. Snot Girl.
Yeah, it's not Girl. Nice.
Yep, Snot Girl Volume 3. You are a big fan of that book, right, Gio?
I have Volume 1. I really liked it.
Dark Horse got the EC Archives Impact coming out. Vampire Hunter D trade paperback, Volume 9.
29.
29, excuse me. And DC. Jess, you want to go over the 50% off ones first?
I can name them when you get to them.
Okay. Starting off here with the Adventures of Superman by George Perez hardcover. Detective Comics hardcover, Volume 3.
Greetings from $24.99.
Superman Batman hardcover, Volume 1. Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Volume 3. DC First Issue Special hardcover. Green Arrow Year 1 Deluxe Edition.
I think this is last week's.
The last week's?
It says May 20th.
Yeah, it has May 20th on here.
Okay.
What does Jess know?
Okay, no, you're right. You're right. I apologize. Okay.
All right. Okay,
I
so I left
apologize.
off on Green Arrow.
They've got stuff from last week still in here. Like that Detective Comics number 3, that was available last week.
Oh, really?
Maybe it has to do with the whole lunar distributing thing? With the DC exclusive thing?
Yeah,
on IST?
because these are coming from Diamond, remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's like Gio said, might have something to do with it.
Okay.
So we're still okay doing it this way? We're good?
Yeah. I
Oh,
apologize.
perfect. And then Hellblazer. This has been one that kind of snuck out a little bit, and some people have it already. Hellblazer by Garth Ennis Omnibus.
The best Hellblazer story.
Yeah.
Is it?
Absolutely.
Okay. I've never really... I've read bits and pieces and not a whole lot of Hellblazer. Definitely didn't read the Garth Ennis stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never heard of like a seminal Hellblazer story. Is this the one?
I think, well, it's my favorite Hellblazer run. Absolutely. It's so damn good.
Justice League Dark Volume 3 trade paperback. Lost Carnival, a Dick Grayson graphic novel. Omega Man hardcover. I'm sorry.
I think that's for kids, the Dick Grayson one.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
That's those young reader ones like they did with Catwoman had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of that line.
Solid.
Omega Man by Tom King Deluxe. Robin and Bronze Age Omnibus hardcover.
That is 50% off.
Ooh.
Shazam,
Nice.
the World's Mightiest Mortal hardcover, Volume 2. Superman Action Comics, Volume 3. Superman Smashes the Klan trade paperback. I think that's based off of an early Superman radio show episode, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Superman the Golden Age trade paperback, Volume 5. Superman Up in the Sky hardcover. Swamp Thing by Nancy Collins Omnibus.
It's another good book.
Yeah, that's another one a lot of people have been asking about. Tales of the Batman, Steve Englehart. Teen Titans Volume 3. Just somehow has a DeLorean and went into the future. And you got World Western Tales Jonah Hex hardcover, Volume 1.
Magic.
I think we're going to have to look at my list for IST too, because there's stuff on IST's list that's not listed.
Well, like, is it DC stuff from IST?
Yes.
Okay, so that's because of that whole going out of Diamond and distributing, getting books from somebody else. It's probably, and all of this is like, this is Diamond, right? This is their website.
Okay.
So this is what's definitely coming to everybody.
Okay.
So that's probably why it's a little bit of a mess, or mix up rather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then Witching Hour, Justice League Dark Witching Hour trade paperback. Did you read that, Gio?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
The good stuff.
I gotta say, the hardcover had the better cover art, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
World's Finest Guardians of the Earth hardcover, and Young Justice Volume 1 Gem World.
Cool.
Oh, look
this
at this. Independent books. Cool.
Do we want to go through this one by one like we used to?
I mean, things are back to normal, right?
Yeah, sure.
I don't see why you guys shouldn't.
There are comics in there. It's not just manga.
But the manga's the only stuff we care about down here. Did Jess leave yet? Not that we're into the manga section? Okay.
No, I'm concerned about IST's spreadsheet here.
So, wait, Jess, you only said there was only one book that was 50% off. Do they have something else on there that's 50% off? Why don't you go ahead and name like what they have then? Or can you share it?
Yeah. Just a sec. Let me get it. It's in a very odd form. Let me see if I can get this
Sure, man.
so that you guys can see it right. Sharing, or am I not allowed to share?
I think Gabe has to give you permission.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that what it looks like from this side?
Yeah.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah. As you can see right down in here, Flash Mark Waid book 7 is going to be available at IST.
So what's up?
And Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy hardcover, that is 50% off. That's the other 50% off book.
Nice.
I don't remember. Did we see a Nightwing book?
No.
Okay, there's Nightwing Volume 1, The Gray Sun Legacy.
Wait, is that Devin Grayson? What is it called?
The Gray
The
Sun
Gray
Legacy. It's some storyline.
Thanks, Jess.
Apparently about a riot that erupts in the streets.
There's also Stargirl by Jeff Johns getting released by IST.
Love. If you all have not read that, it's freaking phenomenal.
That's what I heard.
It's so good. And it ties into his JSA run. It's so good.
Did you talk about Tales of the Batman, Steve Englehart?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he did do that.
Okay. And I think that's it. Those are the ones that IST is getting in.
Extra.
The previews is not.
Yep.
So the 50% offers are Robin Bronze Age Omnibus and the Harley and Ivy hardcover. No, Flash Waid 7 is not 50% off. There's only 2 books that are 50% off. Robin, the Bronze Age Omnibus, and the Harley and Ivy hardcover. IST is offering the Flash Waid number 7, but it's going to be the regular 42% off.
One more time for the people in the back. I'm being serious because we're going to get asked again. I'm being serious. What are the books that are 50% off?
That's totally cool. Robin, the Bronze Age Omnibus, is 50% off.
Okay.
From InStockTrades.com. And the Harley and Poison Ivy hardcover is 50% off. Those are the 2 books that are 50% off of the new books at InStockTrades.com this week.
Nice.
So when is Uncanny X-Force getting reprinted?
Jess has all the answers.
I think June. Yeah, no, N-Man 40. It's all right. If I garbled it, I was happy to repeat it. Don't worry.
Were there more books in the previews page?
Yeah, did you go over all the little independent thingies like you wanted to at the very
end?
Oh yeah, just chat Omnidog. and man 40, I wasn't calling you out for asking. I know that sometimes people weren't paying attention, they'll ask again. And Chad Omnidog, because of people like him starting lies, flat out lies. That could be what you could do. Isn't it called a ticker? Put a ticker down there, right?
Yeah.
No, Matthew, don't you? Yes, Domino's first appearances, X-Force 11.
Did he miss out when we were talking about that earlier?
He wasn't in the chat, I don't think.
Oh, darn.
N-Man 40, don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. No, I had no problem repeating it. It's totally cool.
He's gonna have to before the show's over again, believe me. Previews page, right, Gabe?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You don't even know where your names went, and now you want a ticker. Shut up.
All right,
so
where you take care.
What is a live wire? That's Valiant, right? Because I saw that on the other list as well.
Mm.
So at least we're getting a Valiant book. Black Comics, In Vitro, Check Please, Hockey, Appalachian Apocalypse.
I like the way you're reading this like a manga. Like from right to left.
Sorry.
No, you're
That's
good,
awesome.
man.
You ruined it.
What else we got? Machine Never Blinks, hardcover, History of Spying and Surveillance. Cool. Fanographics. All right. Portrait of a Drunk Somebody. Oh, Portrait of the Drunk. Got it. Another Rick and Morty book. Saki the Succubus Hungers Tonight, Volume 2. That's a manga.
Couldn't tell by that cover.
Yeah.
That sounds family friendly.
Super Sisters. And the hardcover of Super Sisters. All right. That's it. Pretty small list.
I'm just glad there's a list.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably a good time for me to mention InStockTrades.com as our sponsor, where you can get your collector editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% for that. There's always an Omnibroslivve discount code at the end of every quarter. IST is kind enough to give us a $50 gift card to give away to a lucky viewer at the end of the month, every month. Order $50 or more in an order in the United States, you get free shipping. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Beautiful jingle.
Thank you, buddy.
I just want to say Jess gets $50 every time he sings that song.
Woohoo!
We know that's a lie. Because if that was true, he'd be doing it throughout the
He'd be
entire show.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's all he would say.
He would be driving us crazy.
InStockTrades.com is the answer.
We get it. We get it, Jess. You're a corporate whore and you sold out. What's left to talk about? Is that it? I feel like I just went to dinner with my wife and we've known each other for years and now we're like, what do we got to talk about? I guess we'll just go to bed then. All right.
Yeah.
We can take questions from the chat.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
take questions.
What's up,
Those
guys?
are always fun. I really hope somebody asks, what are the books that are 50% off again?
NFLG 56, the answer is yes. It depends on Chad Omnidog. As soon as Chad Omnidog is feeling, he was a little under the weather for a while.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's feeling better now. And so we shall be getting back on doing the Ultimate Spider-Man reviews. Thank you for asking.
Where did you leave off on that series?
I think 3.
You're doing the hardcovers?
Yeah,
Or
hardcover.
Oh, I want to hear your thoughts on Volume 3.
Is that the Venom storyline?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my very first oversized hardcover that I ever bought, by the way. Volume 3.
oh,
It's upstairs.
that's a special.
It's upstairs for me to read. So that's going to be our next show, Volume 3.
That's the one where you find out Uncle Ben was doing things to Peter, right?
Ha!
That's an old. That's an old lying in the gutters joke. It's what Joe Quesada told Rich at lying in the gut when it was what was it called before? Not tilting in the windmill. Fanboy Rampage. Oh, bleeding. It's called Bleeding Cool now, but yes, when it was called Lying in the Gutter, Joe Quesada told him it was the story of Origin. You know, the Wolverine Origin book. He said, as long as you don't share it with anybody, Rich, it's the story of Uncle Ben touching Peter Parker. You can't tell anybody anything. And of course, Rich puts it out there, and Joe Quesada's like, you're a fucking idiot.
Reed Chancellor, which books are 50% off? Away with you.
Away with you.
So far, yeah.
And number 5 is coming out in June or July.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be all of Tom King's run, except I think for maybe a couple issues.
We still need a volume 6 to finish that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2 more deluxe editions. There's a third one coming out, which I don't really recommend. It has all the special one-shot things that he did, which is collected in the other one. So I don't know why people are going to double dip for that.
Woo, super chat.
Ooh, super chat time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nash Villains.
Thank you.
It's been a while since we've seen you, man.
Yeah, it has been a while since we've seen Nash Villains.
Awesome, Nash Villains. Thank you so much, man.
Larry Robertson, who I just found out a couple of weeks ago, is Kristan's dad.
Yeah.
Like, they were on my live chat together, and I'm like, wait, why did I put 2 and 2 together? Have $800 worth of pre-orders on Tales of Wonder across 5 orders. None of them can ship because something isn't out. That's right. Tales of Wonder lets you have free shipping as long as like you condense the shipping. Oh, that's got to throw off a lot of people. So I know, like for example, if you have Thor Volume 4, the hardcover on pre-order, and now it's not shipping until August. So the books that are already ready to ship will have to wait until August to ship.
Oh no!
Yeah, that kind of screwed up a lot of people's things.
That happens with DCBS as well, too. Correct? They're the same way. I mean, they're the same company, right? So.
Yeah, but they still run their own way. Like they still they don't do the same thing IST does. They do their own, like, I think it's like a coupon builder. I think it's like $5 that you build off every order or something like that. They do their own thing.
I've had orders for DCBS that would get held up because one book got delayed, like single issue wise.
Yep.
You see what Kristan says?
Your dad is cool. I really like your dad. Oh shit, your husband's here too. Are you all on the same damn computer?
Husband's there too.
They're all using the same computer.
That's awesome.
That would be great.
We've been invaded.
Babylon Shadows. I almost never catch the shows live, but you guys are a godsend for my drive to and from work. I'm literally always listening to you guys. Or death metal in my car.
Nice.
I'm a balanced person. Yeah. Awesome.
That's awesome because you can have the Jess jingle and then a death metal gargle song.
It's like, it's not coming.
Me and Kristan are in the same room because this is how we're talking. Aw, millennials are so cute. You guys are in the same room talking through the computers. Back in my day, we used to write letters.
We just have their family reunion and invite them all on the show.
Chad, I read Naomi season 1 and I enjoyed it.
I read it reviewing it with my daughter. I also really liked it.
It's good.
Love the artwork by Walker. Yeah. Is it Kev Walker? Is that who does it? If only I had better eyesight. It's down there somewhere.
Shout out to Cannibal Corpse. That's one of the coolest metal names ever. Is Cannibal Corpse.
Agreed.
Joseph has a question.
Yeah, Joseph Kelly's question is worth answering.
Is anybody going to read it?
Oh,
everybody picked.
John Phillips' recommendation from here is best.
Well, the reason I say that is because we have people like Babylon Shadows who are listening, and then he's like, these fuckers aren't even reading the questions, they're just answering. And I just literally told him I'm listening when I'm driving to and from work. I'm going to wreck driving the car listening to these douchebags.
He's going to think we dropped out.
I think my pick, the problem is that I think the Fade Out is out of print, and I think Fatale, one of the volumes of Fatale is out of print.
Yeah.
Go with Kill or Be Killed, baby.
Yeah, so I would say Kill or Be Killed. Criminal is getting reprinted at the end of the year. Definitely get Criminal.
Oh yes.
3 volumes. Scene of the Crime and Incognito are great. So
You put Scene of the Crime and Incognito in the same place. What about where do you keep Sleeper?
I was going to say Chief Sleeper was my next option, or was my suggestion.
Yeah, you're right. It's right behind me.
Yeah, good man. You split them up. Good man.
Yeah, it's with my Omni.
Screenshot it. Y'all will now be my Zoom background during work meetings tomorrow.
Well, let us all take our shirts off first and just do that again.
And pants.
Yes.
Kristan and I used to cheat by teaming up in Quake and Doom free-for-alls online. That's awesome. You guys have a great relationship. Kristan has a really cool dad, and Larry has a really cool daughter. I love you all. Fade Out OHC is out of print, but the complete collection is available. What? It's out of print? Love that book. I think, for me, Kill or Be Killed is my favorite one, though, that I've read.
Yeah, it's great.
I haven't finished reading all of Criminal, though. I love 1 and 2, so I'm hoping 3. Incognito is good, but it's not really finished. Fatale is wonderful, though. I do like Fatale a lot. Wait, go back. Go back to that question. I can think of one thing from Brubaker that I know Jess agrees with.
Phillips didn't have anything to do with it, though.
He did a cover.
Oh, he did?
He did a variant cover.
Guilty by association.
So do it. Say it. X-Men. Let's see if you get it. Let's see if you get it. Yes, you got it right this time.
Deadly Genesis, one of the books I hate most in my life.
You're not even a stickler for retcons. You just didn't like it.
It was a stupid retcon. I understand X-Men well enough from Giant Size X-Men on to understand why that is a stupid retcon. A ridiculous retcon. So that's what, and I don't think Ed Brubaker had anything to do with it. I think it was editorial that mandated him write this stupid story, and he did the best he could.
Yeah, honestly, his rise and fall of the Shi'ar Empire, that was pretty fun. And I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for Vulcan. He's one of those overpowered puss boys. I like those kind of characters. Was that Scrubs?
Scrubs?
Yeah, that was Scrubs, right? That was the other Becky from Roseanne. All these gifts are killing like Gio's bandwidth. Like he gets getting kicked out.
I hope that's not true. I'd feel terrible.
Can you hear us, Gio? Can you hear me? You can hear us? Okay, good. Good man.
Oh, there's a good question from Green Laser. I want to know the. Thank you, Larry. I totally agree with that. Green Laser up at 9:16 p.m. Are there Brandon Graham collections?
There's trade paperbacks.
Yeah. Okay, there are.
All right. Does Prophet have a collected edition of any kind? I'm sorry. I just wanted to read the question for people driving in their cars.
Okay, go ahead.
The discussion we just had. Sorry. So does Prophet have a collected edition of any kind? And then what we were saying?
Oh, you know. Okay, so there's only I think 4 trade paperbacks, and then one of the original series. And you've got that, right, Gabe?
Yeah, I have all of that right here, actually.
You've got all the Prophets?
I got all the Prophets.
They're sounds ridiculous. There's no oversized hardcover or anything of the good stuff, the stuff that should be in oversized hardcover.
Yeah, it's a crime. This thing should be. I'm missing one of them because I'm reading it over there. It's on my next pile to read list. Is going to be this Prophet series. But yeah, so there's this no oversized hardcover, which is a damn shame, and then Prophet from the original Prophet with Rob Liefeld, Stephen Platt, Dan Panosian. That's an incredibly hard to find trade paperback right now. And then also, I guess technically, there's another extreme trade paperback called Extreme Sacrifice.
Oh, that storyline is so awesome. It's awful.
Yeah.
So the Brandon Graham one has how many trades?
It is 5 altogether.
5.
Oh, I thought there were only 4.
5.
Are they hard to find now?
I don't think so. Not that I know of. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's as great as it is, and the European style and the art changes. Like you can kind of just see. I'll flip through.
I really liked it in singles.
Yeah, it was a great
run
book.
is stellar. It's a good run.
Yeah, the art and it changes every so often. You get really, it's just like Rob Liefeld or Brandon Graham or somebody just went and just found all the craziest indie artists they could and slapped them on a big image book, because just every arc is a different and beautiful artist, different renderings and different ideas, different styles. So a lot of good stuff in that.
Cool. I am going to go upstairs after this and order them because I loved it when I was reading them in singles.
It's a great book, man. Great series.
Yeah.
Somebody asked earlier for Aquaman runs, and I didn't pick that question because it's Aquaman. It's just, we skipped over the question. That's why. So,
well, thank you, Leo.
Yeah, there are a lot of good runs on Aquaman. Peter David, Jeff Johns, Jeff Parker, all that stuff. You're good with those. Read those three in that order.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite one?
Yeah.
Why
is it Peter David's run?
I'm going to say Peter David, but I
Good
always
man.
have a tough time choosing between that and Jeff Johns, because Johns really gave it that action cinematic feel for the character, Made it a lot more accessible to new readers and stuff. But Peter David is a classic for a reason. He did all the right things for that character.
He made him cool with a
Water
beard.
hand.
Hook
hand.
The hook hand, yeah. Water hand was later. I can't remember who that was.
Yeah.
Was that Jurgens?
That was in the. That was after the JLA story that I forgot the name of.
Obsidian Age?
Yeah. Because after that, he started using the water hand magic trick.
Hey, that was cool.
I mean, I'd love that he could withstand the pressure of underwater stuff and go to the darkest depths of the ocean. So that's awesome. And this is me nerding out about Aquaman. I don't think it was in a comic, but in the movie adaptation of Flashpoint, Aquaman mentions that he uses the plankton in the ocean to disarm a bomb, which I thought was really interesting and cool. Like from a molecular level.
We need more stuff of that to go out. I'm sure there's a lot of Aquaman fans like you, Gio, who are just missing out on getting good collected editions of their favorite character.
We were really close to having that Silver Age omnibus.
Oh, I know. It's a sore
it was canceled.
We are getting. I mean, there's quite a few going, like especially because you've got the the quest for Mira, Death of a Prince, and the recent one that was solicited is the one that fits between them.
Yep.
What the hell is that one called? I can't remember. But so, I mean, in some way, there are.
At least they're oversized. They're oversized hardcovers, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm happy about it.
Beta Ray Jim wants to know if Gio or I have YouTube channels. If you can share their links. All of our links are actually down below. Should be down below in the description. Should have all of our links.
If not, go into the Omnibus Collectors Network main feed on YouTube, and to the side we have the everybody's link to every single channel, from Ryley to Human Condition to the Fangirls. Every channel, like place them on there, including mine and Gabe's.
And I don't really do much anymore, but Gio's still very active on his.
Yeah, I just posted a video a couple hours ago, so if you want to check it out. It's manga, so you've been warned. But it's going to be awesome, so check it out regardless.
No, it's gonna fucking rock their world. Yeah. Dude, don't undersell yourself, Gio.
Actually, it's the first volume of BL Metamorphosis, which I had no idea what it was about, but it was a review copy I got, and it turned out to be fantastic, and I cannot wait for volume 2. It's about a 75-year-old grandma that gets into BL manga and geeks out over it with a high schooler girl who teaches manga out. So
Oh no, Jess, you're a jerk.
I didn't do anything. I just didn't understand anything. I understood not a single thing he said.
Will you please tell Jess what BL manga is?
So like a BLT?
Yes.
No. It's boys love manga. It's manga that focuses on the relationship aspect between two gentlemen.
Okay.
It's not supposed to be graphic. It's more.
So what's the difference between that and yaoi?
Yaoi can be I think yaoi can be a little. One can be more explicit than the other. That's what I think.
So like the BL manga is more like an innocent take on
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. But the manga that I read isn't graphic at all. It doesn't show anything. It's just an older person rediscovering a passion for reading, and it just so happens to be that type of book, and she finds it interesting. She's widowed, and she teaches calligraphy, and it's pretty wholesome and quite charming. A little series.
And what is it called again, Gio?
BL Metamorphosis.
I love that title.
Yeah.
Here's a good question. Could you guys recommend a space opera style comic to get into from any era?
Fear Agent.
Space. The Gundam Origin hardcovers.
I don't know yet. I'm thinking.
I just went Fear Agent, but if you like Guardians of the Galaxy, that stuff is really good. The Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning run.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Aside from
Saga. Saga's really good. Somebody said Saga. Carl.
Yeah, Fear Agent.
I have the Fear Agent books here.
Vikram. That stuff is really good. I've been reading that. Actually, I read some last month. The Valerian books. They're really good.
I mean, don't get this one because this is harder to find, but get Fear Agent.
And Black Science is awesome.
G.
Scott, Volume 3 is coming out next week, I think? No, June 7th.
Can we talk about that? Because I posted a tweet that Ravender.
Yeah.
They're printing out 5,000 copies of that hardcover for Black Science. So after that sells out, you're going to have to wait another year for the second printing.
Good.
So
it gives people time to catch up and read volumes 1 and 2.
Yeah. So if you want to get that third book, you better get it now. I don't want to do the whole FOMO thing, but hey, it's going to go out, and then people are going to be complaining, oh, it's out of print. What am I going to do? You wait, or you get it now. But it's
you sound like somebody's grandfather. You better get it now. You don't want to hear you bitching about it later.
On a Sunbeam was great, Freddie Alonso. I love that book. It's a little out of the mainstream, but it's great. There's FOMO.
FOMO Alf. He's become our mascot.
Yeah.
He's
Alp's back. Pog form.
I love The Simpsons. Quoting Millhouse.
Yes.
Yes.
Good pickup.
He's probably one of the best characters with the best lines.
Oh my gosh, I love him.
Oh, Geo baited somebody on it.
Geobait.
Yeah. Yay. Does anybody have any more Aquaman questions? Because you'll get extra brownie points from me. Or Inhumans, I can do that too.
You have a Tenacious D FOMO gift? I don't think I've seen that one. I love Tenacious D.
I don't have it. I can get it eventually.
Oh,
I'll add it to the mix.
All right.
But it's going to be tough to beat out, even Tenacious D.
Yeah, no, I agree.
All right, you guys ready to cut it? We're good?
Sure.
Think so, man.
Hour and a half, 140 people chilling with us at the moment.
Ooh, nice.
Still going.
How many?
You know,
What happened?
140.
What?
Yeah. It was about 150 earlier.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
that one was too easy.
Thank you to everyone in the chat. This was a lively chat. Worst episode ever. This was a great chat. Thank you to everybody who participated. We had great questions. Thank you to all the people who are going to be watching this afterwards. Thank you to InStockTrades.com for sticking with us through this incredibly difficult time. They stuck with us the whole way. I cannot tell you how much that means to us. That is a big deal that IST stuck with us the whole way.
Yeah, we appreciate that a whole lot, for sure.
Yeah, and we can go through where we can all find each other. Omar, you have something going on tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, I do. Old Reader, New Reader, live, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. that is. What the hell are we doing? I know Annihilation's next week, the Omnibus. Oh,
Identity Crap.
Identity Crisis. Yes, yes. One of the most loved and hated books. So I wonder what the two ladies will think. You already know my thoughts if you watched this show 2 years ago. I guess I will.
Yeah. Was that 2 years ago when we used to do reviews?
2 years ago. I will regurgitate all and every single one of my thoughts about that book.
Thank you, Justin Page.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Very much
Thank you.
appreciated.
Omar never misses a chance to shit on Identity Crisis.
Never. Book. You know, there's certain books. I think everybody has a certain character they love, or a certain, group of characters they like. That when you're reading something that feels like that's not my character, or somebody shits on your character, you're like, you automatically just rage, right? I think we all do that. I don't know. Harley Quinn, I know you hated the fact when she was in Batman Damned, and that wasn't even in continuity. But we all feel strongly about some of these characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maggot getting killed off screen in Weapon X.
It's terrible. Why would you do that to such a great character?
He just got on a bus. That was so messed up. Gio, there's so much shit that has happened to Aquaman. You can't really base it on that. DC's your villain.
DC's strategy with Aquaman, that's my villain. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, where can they find you and your amazing content on the YouTube and the internet?
You can find me on my channel, A Week in Geekdom, where I talk about anime, comics, and manga. And for the people watching the recording of this episode, write in the comment section #FOMOALF, so we'll know that you watched this episode. So that's only for the people that watching the pre-recording or the recording or whatever the hell it's called.
Gio also does awesome statue reviews. He has one where Mira's on the beach.
I took my statue to the beach. That's how much of a nerd I am.
No, you did not. What?
But
he made a video of Mira on the beach. It was awesome.
Wait,
I had a really fun time. Yeah. because I wanted to do something different with my statue reviews because everybody just puts them on a rotating base. Oh, here's the paint app. Oh, and it looks like this. I'm like, no, I'm going to go to the extreme. I did one with the bombshell for Cheetah, and I filmed it in the backyard with, so it looks like I'm in the jungle. And then Stargirl, the bombshell for that, I recorded it like it was flying. And then with Mira, I decided to go to the beach and filmed it near the water, and I almost drowned filming it. It was
were there other people there?
I know, maybe like one or
You
two
have
people
a
exercising.
private beach, Gio?
No. It was an area in the town where not a lot of people go to. It was a private spot, I guess.
That's cool, dude.
Beach.
That is
It's a
called
nude beach.
Leprosy Beach.
that is really cool, man. How well did your videos do? Because that's really unique. Everybody else, you're right, is like, here's Mira, here's her titties, here's her hair. Like, you're right. Paint application is gorgeous. Here, but you went to the damn ocean.
I took the freaking statue, and I was so scared that I was going to drop it and it would break.
That would have made an awesome video, though. You would have gotten 1 million hits.
Yeah, that would have been better. But I had a lot of fun filming it. It was fun.
It was a great video.
Yeah.
Gabe, where can they find you on the internet if you're ever on the internet?
Oh, I'm on the internet. You can find me, Gabe Loves 90s Comics, on Instagram. I'm still shuffling around in the Omnibus Collectors group.
Yep.
And here Sundays and Mondays.
And you can find me, Omnidog, on Omnidog's Vault on YouTube and Omnidogs_Vault on Instagram. So, this has been a great show, a lot of fun. We enjoyed everybody's questions. We've enjoyed each other's company. We enjoyed Aquaman dancing with the cows. And so we say to you, be safe, be decent to one another. Don't drive like an idiot on the road. Just be nice and normal and pay it forward. Be a nice person. Send somebody a package of cameos. That's what you need to do. The world's a better place. Peace and love. Peace and love. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
For reals. Goodbye.